Hello. Hi, Maggie. Okay, I have my headphones in. I think you can hear me. Do you like my new lighting setup? So it's 12:30 on a Monday, July 1st, maybe? I think so. Anyway, listen up. I really have not touched my New Orleans footage, but I did download everything from iCloud. My like 4,000 photos and videos. So I went to school today at like 8, as per usual, for my wheelthrowing class, and then that ends at 10:30, and I left, but now I'm coming back. I left at like 11, and now I'm coming back. This is my school. I'm coming back to keep on wheelthrowing, so there's some things that I didn't get to finish. So I'll probably go back and stay for like about another hour. I'm actually almost there, but I thought I'd just give you a quick update. And because then I'm leaving at 2 to go meet with my therapist, Julene, at 3. And I honestly haven't seen her in like a month. And I'm kind of not feeling like I need to go to therapy. Like really like anymore, or at least for the near future. So I'm kind of like a little bit nervous to go because it's like I feel like I'm not going to have anything to talk about. And I feel like I don't really need, I don't know, I've been through a lot of therapy. I've been seeing Julian on and off for about 5 years. And so I kind of know when I really do need to see her and when I don't. And I don't really feel like I do, but I also haven't seen her in about a month. So we're going to go to check in, and I'll probably let you know how that goes. You'll see in some footage that I let Claire's brother cut my hair. I posted some photos from Pride. I don't think there's much footage or any, but you can see it when my hair's down and it looks pretty cool. It looks a little strange when my hair's up. I just have like a real man bun right now because like my sides are shaved. There's like also a circle in my head, but you know, that's just love that for me. And yeah, going back to school. So anyway, Pride was yesterday, and I actually had like a really good time. My friend Georgia, who I've known since birth, I'm pretty sure you've met her, but okay, hold on, I have to get through the main entrance right now, so I'm gonna put my phone down, but we're gonna sneak it. Hi, I'm going in for wheel throwing.
Huh?
I'm going in for the wheel throwing.
Okay, enter where it says enter here.
Thank you. Here, come on. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow, this is great.
Hi. Okay, we made it through. Security is a top priority at my school. Actually, no, it's just, there's a hit or miss. That wasn't the nice guy. There's normally a really nice guy who's there who, when we say we're going to wheelthrowing, he'll be like, oh my god, have fun, make something good. It's like my new art classes. Anyway, Pride was really fun because Georgia came over and she actually slept over the night before, and it was really fun catching up with her. And then I went to Pride with Will, Claire, Georgia, this guy named Oliver, I don't know if you've met him, and Grace, the girl I went to prom with, who I actually also hadn't seen since like the last day of school. So it was really a party. But yeah, and then so we went to Pride, and it was like actually not that fun. The last 2 years was really fun. We got there and it was super crowded, and it was like kind of tame. Like it wasn't as fun as it was before. And so we actually left to go get Thai food, but the Thai food was so good, and it was like actually really cheap, or like at least like pretty affordable. There's people around me. And so we kind of just got dressed up to go get Thai food. But then, and we like took cute photos, and then it started raining. It was actually kind of fun to walk in the rain, and we took the train back. And then my mom took Georgia home because she lives in Beverly. And we drove Ollie home and then went to Will's house because his nephew, so Will has 3 brothers, but then a 4th brother who was their foster kid, and his name was Louis. And he's like 20 now. And him and his girlfriend just had a baby, well, like 9 months ago. They had a baby named Baby. So Lewis's last name is Peaches, which I love so much. And so his baby is Lewis Jr. I don't know his middle name, Peaches. Miss Doherty! Miss Doherty! Doherty! Hello. She's seen me for the second time today. But so we call him Baby Peaches, and he was in town, and whenever he's in town, I go to Will's house to go hold him and play with him. And it was a really party. And maybe I'll give you more of the story later, because now I'm at school in the Wheelthrowing unit. Wow. Okay. That was my walk to school. Just walked by Miss Doherty. This feels weird vlogging. Okay. Anyway, we had a really good time, and then Will and I went back to my house and had a party. Carmen! Carmen! Sydney! Charlotte! Okay. I'm vlogging again because I don't know if it's my day, but no one can stop me. You'll notice I don't have my headphones in, so I can't even make it look like I'm talking on the phone. Just looks like I'm really talking to my phone, like talking to it, not like talking to someone. So that's fun. It's a little after 2 now, it's like 2:10. I went to school, I got some work done, I walked home with Sydney, and I carried home 2 different pots and some wax resist. And I left those at my house because I'm gonna work on them tonight, and I think Will is coming over and we're gonna work on some pottery together, or really he's gonna sit with me and emotionally support me while I spend like 3 hours wax resisting these pieces, because it's gonna take a while and I really want the effect, but I really just don't want to sit there and do it. So Will's coming over to emotionally support me. And right now I'm walking to the Green Line, the train, because I have therapy at 3. Normally takes about an hour to get there, so I'm leaving like a little late, but not too bad. And so I'm gonna take the Green Line downtown, talk with Julene until 4, and then be back here around 5, and I think Will's coming over around then. So it's exciting. I do want to talk more. I hope you watched my last vlog. I don't know if you did, the like 40-minute one that was really just about Will, because like more has happened and my feelings are kind of changed. And I kind of like that I keep doing like emotions updates, because even though they are changing constantly, like it's kind of cool to see how I was thinking before. And also like I'm an emotional bitch and my feelings change like real quick. So yeah, you hopefully, I feel like just know that I guess I was like really angry. I was kind of angry at Will, but also in a caring way. And but we've also hung out like literally every day since I've gotten back from New Orleans. And like, I don't know, I have new feelings. I don't have a lot of time to talk. Just, we had like a really fun day together after Pride. Got to go hold his little nephew, again, Baby Peaches. And I got to, oh gosh, the wind, you probably can't even hear me because it's kind of windy right now. And we went back to my house and we were just watching movies. We were watching them and he was like lying on my lap or like with me. I got to like play with his hair. I like have too many feelings right now. I don't even know what to do. This is some paint that's on the underground near my house. He made me a bracelet. It says "Will fuck," and I made him a bracelet that says "Noggin," because as I found out in New Orleans, the way he wakes people up is like, do you know that scene in Finding Nemo when we like bump heads and go "Noggin"? That's how Will woke me up in New Orleans. Every morning he'd hit my head and go "Noggin." So I made him a bracelet called that says "Noggin" on it, and then he made a bracelet. This is Thursday night, because I'm pretty sure you saw my Instagram comments on the video, on the pictures of Will, that Claire was like, date Thursday night, dinner and a movie, and it's because we were all hanging out Thursday night anyway. And so between Will and I, it's kind of become a joke. We kept going, you want to smash Thursday night? Sorry, I got a post, or I got a text. You trying to bang Thursday night? Or if we'll say fuck you, when? Thursday night. And we were watching a new Netflix show and they were like, why do people only have sex under trees? I'm watching Turn, like, because Will is forcing me to watch it, which is actually really good and I'm kind of getting into it. We started it last night, but at one point they were like, and I was like, you trying to meet under a tree Thursday night? So it's kind of been a joke. And so he also made a bracelet that says Thursday night, kind of funny, kind of cool, kind of fresh. I don't know. I'm just walking to therapy, trying to get my shit together, trying to edit. So tonight I'll also definitely be editing. I made Will force me. He's gonna be there and we're gonna be editing. And it's just gonna be a party. I promise. I love you. That's what's going on right now. Okay, love you. I'm back. I'm on trying to get not any people in my shot. I'm waiting for the green line. I got up here, I checked in, and they sent a message saying that all the trains are delayed. I think there'll be one in 6 minutes, which is what I'm hoping for. Here's a view of Oak Park. Kind of cool. Kind of fun, kind of fresh. I realized what I never did tell you is that the shed guy texted me back. I don't know how much of this I've told you, but I was texting this guy named Oliver, and he's the guy that I went up to and said, "Oh fuck," to his face instead of asking him out on like the last day of finals. He's in my time class. And anyway, a while ago, I was like right after school ended, I was like, "Do you want to hang out sometime? Do you want to go see a movie?" And he was like, "Sure," with an exclamation point. Big deal. But then he was like, "I gotta finish packing and help my dad build a shed, so I'll see if I can make it." And then he was like, "I can't make it. I'm really sorry." And then he didn't say anything else. And then a week later, I texted him, "Are you done with your shed yet?" And he didn't reply for about 2 weeks. And I told, doesn't name and I told him, I told all my friends, like, I think he's on the Appalachian Trail, because he talked about going on the Appalachian Trail during the school year, and all my friends were like, "No, he's just ignoring you. Like, he's probably just ghosting you," like people walking by. And then lo and behold, this weekend, he texted me back on Saturday, and he said, "Sorry, I was on a 14-day backpacking trip in Maine, and I didn't have my phone. I'm just at the airport now." So hell yeah, look at me go. I knew he wasn't ghosting me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, how was it?" Like, "It's totally fine." And he was like, "It was good except for the part that my airplane is canceled or whatever, and I'm staying the night at the airport." And I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And he said, "Yeah, for real?" But I didn't say this till the morning. So in the morning I was like, "I hope you make it back," or whatever. And he said, "Yeah, but I'm also like leaving today, so it kind of sucks." And I said, "Where are you going? What?" And he didn't reply. So a lot of character progression, a lot of character development, a lot of movement in my story, but also still haven't gotten very far. I don't even know if I like him anymore, because it kind of took him so long to reply, which like I get, but also, as I said, I'm an emotional bitch and my feelings change. So who knows if I ever actually go out with him, but the saga continues. And I'm just gonna wait for my train. I bought a Kurt Vonnegut book. I'm reading, oh gosh, Breakfast in America? No, Breakfast of Champions. I'm reading Breakfast of Champions. Breakfast in America is like a Supertramp album. I see a train down there. I'm reading Breakfast of Champions, Kurt Vonnegut book, and I also bought a journal and a sketchbook, because I do need to sketch. I'm gonna make a sculpture. So I'm trying to make pieces in pottery and wheelthrowing that have more meaning. And I'm having a lot of feelings about Will right now. Some good, some bad. Mainly a couple days ago. So literally a couple days ago, I made a vase that says, "I don't know how to tell you I understand," written all over it. And it's going to be a couple hours because I was doing a new transfer method. Turned out really cool, and I'm going to write it. Obviously, I'm not telling that to Will. This is very private insider info about what my vase means. But I wanted to make a sculpture of something in New Orleans, and I was looking through photos, and I couldn't figure out which, and I was like, it's kind of weird if I sculpt Will, so I think I'm going to sculpt the bridge that we took pictures in front of. Oh gosh, this lighting is not better. What if I go clear? And I was like telling him, I think I'm going to sculpt that bridge from New Orleans. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, you should put, like, can I be in it?" And I was like, okay. Like, I thought it'd be weird, but like, I was kind of excited. And so there's this one photo of him that's on my Instagram post of him on train tracks, and it looks like he's dancing. He's like, whoa. And so I'm going to put that figurine of him on the New Orleans bridge, I think, but I still have to do some sketches of it before I start working on it tomorrow. So maybe I'll update you on how those are going. Also, do love that I'm wearing the glasses I brought for Pride, just like unironically around now, even though like OOTD, I have my heart glasses. I have my throw like penny wheelthrowing shirt with like clay stains on it, some short basketball shorts, and some socks that are actually llamas on a picnic, and of course the Burks, my knockoff Kinkin, just really serving looks today. Okay, my train will be here in like 2 minutes. That's what's going on. People are looking at me because I'm filming on a crowded subway platform. But, Okay, we're gonna cross the street. I'm at Lake and Michigan Avenues. This is busy. I just got out of therapy. It was actually really good. I mean, it always is. Julian always gives a great perspective. I talked to her about Will and about differences between dysphoria and dysmorphia, and also just about other stuff going on, and about her trip. She was just gone. Look how beautiful it is. Can you see that? Wow. And now, for the best part about going to therapy, is that there's a Starbucks right here. So I'm gonna get coffee. I'm over here.
Sorry, I gotta remake it. This looks weird.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. No problem. You too. Oh my gosh, that was a mess. The guy messed up the order. I felt so bad for this barista. He was really doing his best, but he messed up the orders in front of me. And then when he was making my drink, the first time he gave it to me, I think I got on video. I don't know if you could hear it. He said, "I'm sorry, I gotta remake it. This looks weird." And the almond milk had separated from the coffee, which happens sometimes if the coffee is hot. And so I was taking iced coffee, but he poured in hot coffee. And then he went back to remake it, and he has this big bin that he had pulled out of different coffee he was using. And he asked the guy, he was like, "Is this iced coffee?" And the guy went, "I don't know. If it's in the fridge, it's iced coffee." It was just a big unmarked bin of brown liquid. And so he put it back in with a shaker. And then I saw he put in 4 pumps of sweetener. And I always ask for 2 pumps of sweetener, because 4 pumps is a little too sweet. We had already remade it. It was already very kind of having a rough day. So, and then it was too full, so he was pouring stuff on the sink, and he kind of spilled it, and he put it on. He was like, "Here you go, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "That's totally fine." I gave my name is Sam too, so I don't know, I just panic, and sometimes I just say Sam, because I just want to be that girl for my Carly 24/7, you know? And he was trying to give it to the guy, because he thought that was Sam. I was like, "Oh," so he handed it to the guy, he was like, "Sam." I was like, "No, I'm Sam." It was a mess. It was a mess. My coffee's a little too sweet, but now we're going home. Hey girl, hey. I just got off the train. I'm back at Oak Park. I drank my coffee. I have to pee now. But I'm walking home. I don't even know what time it is. Maybe it's 4:45. I texted Will, and I think I told him to come over at 5:30 instead of 5, because my train was kind of late. And I stopped to get Starbucks, so I wasn't exactly on time. So I'm headed back home now. And anyway, on the train, I was listening to I'm sure you watch Jenna Marbles. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just sure you do, or at least you've probably seen it. But I don't know if you listen to the Jen and Julian podcast, but you definitely should. I could even give you like specific episode recommendations. It's just a great podcast, and I was having a great time. And I remember that there was one episode I listened to like 2 years ago, and I wanted to listen to it again, so I scrolled back through all of my like episodes I've listened to find it, and it's them reading like funny fan fiction of like Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and of Guy Fieri specifically. And there was one line in it, and one of them, they just fucking cracked me up. And I was listening on the train, like laughing my dick off. Like it was just so funny. And one of them was just like, I just want to be girl Fieri. And like I felt that, you know what I mean? That like if I had to tell you how I feel right now, it's that I just want to be girl Fieri, you know? Anyway, gonna get home, gonna pee. Probably gonna change because I'm literally wearing the exact same thing Will saw me in yesterday. And I don't know if he noticed, but like maybe I should just put on some new clothes. Because, you know, I should change clothes once in a while. And then I'm just gonna, God, please don't run me over. And then I'm just gonna get ready for Will to come over. And we're gonna work, I'm gonna edit, and we're gonna work on doing wax just on my pots. So that's a plan. Bye. Hello. So it is 11:15 now. It's still on a Monday, and this is the progress of drawing Will for my reference photo. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. Will came over, and I didn't film it, forgot to vlog, but I waxed a vase. I still have to finish. I'm like working on wax resisting a mug, and I got pretty far on that. We watched Turn, the new Netflix show. We made hot chocolate and tea. We had ice cream. We just kind of hung out for a while. He made bracelets while I worked on my drawing because this is what he wants to turn into a sculpture. And so that's how far we got with my sketch. And then I drove him home at like 10 p.m. It's like an hour ago. We listened to Perf. So we have like, because we've been hanging out like every week, we've been listening to a song every night when I drive him home at 10 p.m. because that's when he has to be home. So last night we listened to Piano Man, and we sang it together the whole way. And then today was Perfect by Ed Sheeran that we sang together the whole way. So good times. It was really a party. The last clip was for real. I really did, after I came back from picking up Will, just left the car on for like 2 hours with the keys in ignition in our drive, like in its parking spot. I did that. That was the level of like dumb bitch I was today. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you. So yeah, it was a pretty good day. Will probably be something similar tomorrow to just going to school and then hanging out with Will at some point. But hey, that's not a bad life. I miss you. I love you. Thanks for commenting on my Instagram post 10 times. I would like you to know that because I put hashtag straight pride on my post, a straight pride Instagram account, like a for real one, commented on my post with a bunch of clown emojis, and as soon as I got the notification I deleted the comment, but you and Will are the only ones that know that, so I hope you know. So I'm glad you were a part of that. And that's it. I'm gonna try and finish my mug. Maybe work more on a sketch. I don't really know. I'm not that tired, but I should also go to bed because I have to be at school late. I love you very much. Good night.